All right, hey guys, I recently made a video about this awesome patio here with this retaining wall. If you look, this retaining wall is it's all made of books. So I made a quick video about this and posted it to TikTok, and it had a lot of response. So I kind of thought I would make a full-length video, put it here on YouTube so that people could come get their questions answered, because there were many of them. So basically, and you know what I'd like to address in the video is, a lot of you guys are, landscapers, lawn care guys, you own your own business, you do, hardscapes, patios, retaining walls. I think this is a good example of how this is a purposeful project, right? The whole idea was to keep traffic from this area, create this nice patio, and they needed a retaining wall to retain all this earth that is behind it all the way around, right? So it is a functional retaining wall around a functional patio, but it's also clearly art, right? So this patio, this retaining wall, is now in its 26th year. So a lot of folks said that, it looks good now, but in a couple years it will fall apart. Well, it's lasted 26 years so far. There are some areas that are weathered, but it is concrete and it is outside. So, but this was created by this fellow right here, actually. Brinsley Tyrrell is an art professor here at Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. That's where this patio is. And the concept was this retaining wall, all these books all the way around. If you look at the way the wall itself is kind of shaped, it has these seating areas that are recessed, and it all kind of flows in and out all the way around. And the concept is, it's the flow of knowledge, right? Coming up both sides and down here into the brain. So this is actually about an 8-foot tall concrete brain. And that was the idea behind this from the university, right? The flow of knowledge into the brain. So that's kind of how it was created. Each one of these books is individually cast on site, and then kind of some detail work is done after the fact. Obviously, Mr. Tyrrell was heading up the project, but he had art students actually work on the project as well. So a lot of the finishing work and stuff like that. There's his name again. But yeah, so each one of these is actually cast individually and then placed into the concrete. You can see it better over here. There's actually one missing right there. You can see how the books are made. Each one cast individually. Picture like a retaining wall block placed on end. It's basically what we've got here, over and over and over again. I have no idea exactly how many books there are in total here, but it's a lot. Basically, so here's the other side of the patio, right? I'm not sure exactly what this symbolizes. This one is not a brain, but it's got these cool kind of tentacles coming out. These are raised up, and kind of just flow through the patio. Got an awesome little rock bench over here. Super cool waterfall. And again, more of these books. And you can see it's a pretty awesome landscaping project here. Nice walkways through. But here's the other side of the wall, what it looks like. It is actually retaining soil. Some people had questions about that. They thought it was more of like a fence. It's an actual retaining wall, functioning as such. This is the top of the books. They do have pages, and also the back side of them all. I guess on this end they're not. On the other end, the pages are on the back side as well. Even though they're buried in dirt, the pages are on the outside. Some of them are kind of leaning a little bit. That's on purpose. And as far as I know, this was a pretty popular comment as well, but I don't think any of them open a secret passage to anything, as far as I know. But yeah, I just thought this was really cool. It's an awesome landscape project. Great retaining wall. but also art, right? So is there anything that you guys do or have done in your projects that would, obviously landscaping in itself can be considered an art, but have you ever participated in or come up with anything like this? Have you ever been a part of an art installation slash landscaping project? I just thought it was very cool, wanted to share it with you guys and provide some answers for the people that were wondering more about it so I can send them this way. But again, everyone wants to know where it's located. This is on the campus at Kent State University in Kent, Ohio. It's called the Behind the Brain Plaza for obvious reasons there. It was created on site. A lot of people had issues with that. It was created on site. Each book is cast individually and then placed into the concrete behind it. It was done by, again, Brinsley Tyrrell. And these folks here, some of the art students that worked on the project as well. I think the planning and funding started in 1997. The project was completed in September of 1999. And I think the actual construction took approximately a year, give or take a little bit. That's all I can think of that everyone had questions about. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but anyway, just wanted to share this with you. This isn't for everybody, obviously. There's some serious budgeting issues here for your common landscaping customer, but this is an option. Things like this can be done. You can get creative with these projects. You don't have to use, the big box store or your landscape yard or SiteOne. You don't have to use the blocks that they provide. You can do something more creative and provide something like this for your customers on a much smaller scale, maybe. But how cool would this be to just have this little seating area in your backyard? I don't know, just a thought. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. If you know of any other cool projects like this, I'd love to hear about them. I think this is awesome. If you've participated in anything like this, please comment and let me know. I'd love to check it out. But for now, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.